So we specifically recruited non-Black minority children in this study. So this included South Asian children, Southeast Asian children, and East Asian children. And we were interested in looking at children specifically who were in an environment where they had a lot of Black friends, potentially. So in their schools, there was a very large Black population. And we were interested in these kids specifically because basically we're looking at their implicit racial attitudes towards two racial outgroups. So they don't belong to either of these groups. And we were specifically interested in knowing whether or not they would show what other kids have shown who are not in an environment with Black peers, whether or not they'd show an implicit pro-white bias from a very early age, and also whether or not this would be different across the ages. So whether older children would show the same bias as younger children. So one of the things that we found was that, consistent with previous research, we did actually find that children showed a pro-white bias, an implicit pro-white bias from early in development, so around 6 or 7 years of age. But one of the really surprising findings and kind of encouraging findings was that older children around 9 years of age actually showed less pro-white bias. So we think that there are aspects of their environment that are actually changing those biases to some extent over time. Communities can actually influence these implicit racial biases, and depending on people's access to information about different racial groups, that can actually influence the development of these biases.